What's up guys, welcome to a brand new video here on the channel. We are here to talk about how in Resident Evil, all survivors of Raccoon City can be infected by a new virus that we learn in Resident Evil Requiem. I haven't played the game yet, Resident 2 it comes out, but we're here to theorize about it. So obviously we got Leon's hand from the trailers. We know Leon's affected. We've seen his hand. Also on his neck, you see this black mark on his neck. So it could be like signs on his neck. He's also infected. And with that being said, if we know Leon's infected, even Sherry, Chris, Ada, Jill, Carlos, I think that's his name. And it's been a bit since I played Resident Evil 3. And also Claire could be all infected, since they were all in the place of Raccoon City. And then when they got infected and it got blown up, Chris could have less chance, but he was in the woods. So even people in the woods, even the characters from Resident Evil 0, like Rebecca and the other person, which don't know the name because I haven't played Resident Evil 0 yet. All these characters could be infected to this new virus called Elips. Is that how you say it? Ellipsis? Ellipsis? I don't know. But this new virus is a big deal in Resident Evil Requiem. Apparently Leon's infected to it and is connected to Grace's mother's death. Well, apparently we all know Victor is so obsessed with this virus and this virus is a new threat. And for some reason Victor wants to set it free for immortality. Apparently the ellipsis, as you can see here, is a combination of the T virus and the mold. So that's how our infected zombies inside the hotel has the memories, and that's why they're still doing the jobs that they usually do when they were human. And then apparently the significance of the virus is closely tied to Grace's Ascot story and the mother's death somehow. We learned that when we played the game. And the potential infection of long-time survivors, which gets me interested because how would our survivors from Raccoon City get infected? We did hear that in the trailer, when Leon was driving his car, that 6 survivors of Raccoon City all died of the same thing. So presuming about this virus right here, Elips, the same thing that's infecting Leon. But you know, Leon's got plot armor, so he can last longer. Same with our other main characters. But who knows? All we know is Leon and Sherry is still alive, as we've seen them in the trailer. We don't know if anyone else is alive. We don't know if Chris is alive, we don't know if Ada's alive. We don't know if Jill or Carlos is alive, or Chloe is alive. I will touch on Ada in a later video about her possibility. So stay tuned for that video. But the thing is, I think they might be infected because maybe it was this might sound stupid because maybe it was the air that infected them. I'm just trying to think of an idea how they would get infected by this new virus that we're only discovering now. I know, maybe we got bit by the game. I was thinking to myself, maybe got the bit by the game and they survived by using herbs to stop the infection or something. Or med miss. All those healing items in the game. Stop them from getting stop the infection from spreading inside the body. But some particles still roam the body. And so when they leave that thingy, creates like a new virus type thing and spreads. I don't know. Or maybe it's they breathed in too much of it and they got into the system, and after some time, what the virus that was in the air started to grow inside of them after a long period of time, and eventually started spreading after loads of years. Because apparently there's a time jump because we think Leon's so much older and he's like 50s or something. Also, the lips is of the Greek goddess, I think. And the Greek goddess is the remaining hope in the Pandora's box after all the evil left. And it's kind of like Victor's hope of immortality. So, So after the infection happened from Umbrella, everyone got infected by the air or getting bit, but they healed themselves using herbs or something, medicine, or whatever else they found. Maybe that stopped it, or maybe it just be the air in general. They got infected by that, they survived though, but the virus was still inside them, just a small amount, slowly growing over the years and infecting them. And once Umbrella collapsed after they nuked everyone else in Raccoon City, Victor bought a nice place, and you know. And then if Leon comes back, we find out it's affected. Maybe I dive deeper in based on Resident Evil Requiem story of what we know so far. Who knows? But yeah, I'm planning to make another video about Ada. About her possibilities. Well, if our survivors possibly been infected, then I wonder how bad they will look. Is the infection, like, is it more worse on other characters? Will it be more worse on Chris because he's older? Who knows? Will it be more worse on our older characters? Who knows? Because you know people die by the same thing. I'm presuming it's the virus from the trailers. So, and about him from Resident Evil Zero, could he be infected? We don't honestly know. Because apparently at the end of the Resident Evil Zero, even though I haven't seen it, apparently I know from the end of the game he just walks off or somewhere and leaves somewhere. Else Rebecca stays in the big mansion place, and him who like walks off away from the forest. You know, I would stop thinking, but honestly I don't know his name. But yeah, everyone could be infected. Maybe not him. I said it again, but maybe not the person, because he walked off from the forest when it happened. But the possibility of the Elips could reach all the way onto the forest, so Chris might have got infected. But maybe the virus is worse on him, less worse, because he was in the forest during time, more further from Raccoon City, but still near Raccoon City. And clearly on Sherry and Ada, since they were all in like deep in Raccoon City during the outbreak, and when they escaped, yeah, maybe they had it worse than Chris or Rebecca and that, because they were in the forest during the time. That's what I heard people say. Because maybe they didn't get infected because, people have been theorizing that Chris and Rebecca and other people from Resident Evil Zero during Jill, because she was in Resident Evil 1. Maybe the outbreak happened during Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 0. But we don't really know that for sure. We do know Jill went back to Raccoon City during the destruction, and then Nemesis was after her and all that. Not everyone knows. But here's my thoughts apparently with this. This is just rumours and theories that were made up. But we're assuming everyone is infected, all the survivors. The 6 people that died, all our main characters, but they got plot armor, so they'll survive longer. But who knows else is still alive. But with that being said, that was my video of rambling on. Sorry if you had a hard time listening. Still trying to get better at this. But this is my all theories about everyone possibly being affected by this Elips that Fixosaurus test about. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and see you all next time for more Resident Evil content.